The 1991 AFL Premiership season, proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors, BP, Westpac, CUB, Ultratune, Rocker Brothers and Foodland. AFL today from Football Park, Adelaide versus North Melbourne.
Good afternoon and welcome to AFL Today. Well, some drama this morning for North Melbourne. The team was supposed to arrive here at 11:40 but didn't touch down until 12:30. For Crows fans, that could have been good news, but the Kangaroos have made it to Football Park just in time. A glorious day sets a perfect scene for the last minor round match of the 1991 season. After a week of uncertainty, Andrew Jarman will line up for the Crows, who want to win today for the sake of their Adelaide fans. Let's pick up play early in the first quarter. Your commentators are Dennis Cometti, Peter McKenna and Ross Glendenning.
This is Filkey driving towards half forward from behind the big leap. Saw it hit the deck though. North Melbourne needed a fist on that one. Well played lip tack. Gets it away to Brown. Brown inside the 50 goes goal. Woody's kicked it. Adelaide gets the first.
And the congratulations there coming from teammates to Tony McGuinness midfield. The ball just carried through in a nice passage of play there. There's a beautiful kick there by David Brown. And it's certainly what Graham Corns will be looking for. They need to get away quickly, get the impetus up early.
Good running goal that by David Brown. Adelaide kicking with the aid of the Breeds. We saw a schoolboys game beforehand. And the Breeds certainly favouring the end that Adelaide is kicking to. Now here's Grant Filkey to the half-forward line. Racing after his lark, and he's trying to play it on in front. Now he lies over. Good play by Brown to get it to Genzo to the half-forward line. Sucked off the ground by Mark Robertson out in the full.
Well done by Brown there. He chased Larkin. He's got a tagging job, then dispossessed him. And here's the play that set it up again for the Crows.
Matthew Liptak back in the Crows side now. He's looking to centre this one up in front of goal for the high flyers. Big fist away. That was good play by Mark Roberts. Taken by Steele. Darren Steele to half forward. The race is on. The two number 18s. Carey versus Maynard. Look at the skill of Carey. Look at that. The confidence. Two bounces. Three bounces. Will he go again? No, he won't. He'll go to the pocket. And the mark has been taken by Donald McDonald. Right on the boundary line will be a very, very difficult kick. May even try and centre this one. Should be looking for a short option. Donald McDonald, a chance for North Melbourne's first goal. Adelaide opened the scoring with a goal to Brown, but here's McDonald. Kicks hard through that ball and he has missed to the right. So first quarter, North are behind, and Donald McDonald has filled in for Wayne Carey as the season has progressed. Real honest goer. Yes, he's been that way all through his career. He's had some ups and downs, but he's been a fine contributor as a team player.
Tasker kicks in, virtually straight down the middle. Wren's the target. Gallagher fisting away. McGuinness going nowhere. Claimed by a steal. Larkin lost it. Picked up by Ramiro. Hurried kick inside the attacking 50. Knocked on intelligently by Longmire, taken by Schwass, 20 metres out and closing, and grubbers it through for a goal. North lead by a point.
Yes, it was good play there by Longmire. He did actually try and get that ball over to the running players on his left-hand side. We see this again. Larkin involved here. Some good pressure there by Steele. And the ball came out quickly from Ramiro. The ball just sitting up. Good tap here by Longmire. You just saw it there, and well read there by Swash.
North Melbourne by a point. And there's Wayne Schwass, who's had a fine season. His first few games were pretty ordinary, but as the season has progressed, he really picked up. There's Chris McDermott, the long kick down towards full forward, but a good mark. taken by Roberts.
Two former teammates at the Bears.
That's right, and both have had great seasons. There's the short one. Now, is that 50? No. The mark has been taken by Storitsky, but Mark Roberts has been, well, full credit to him. He's persevered. He's been with 3 AFL clubs. He's Brett Ellison, the centre wing. Maynard in front. Carey off the ground and not on the full, so it'll be a throw-in. He started off well, Carey, Ross.
Yes, he's a very fine prospect for a young fellow. Well built, very strong, very confident player.
Wren versus Gallagher again. Wren in front. Here's Swass. The ball held to him. This will be a bounce. Good umpiring.
Carey's still not quite right, Peter. I think with that shoulder, the injuries he's come back from, it's causing him some strife, particularly with his overhead marking, naturally enough, getting his arms up in the air. Also,
you must lose match fitness too when you're out for such a long period as he will. There's Steele getting it across to Swass. North Melbourne off and running. Storitsky runs in 40 metres from goal, tries to bring it back, but the breeze holds it up and through it goes for another behind. So North Melbourne have moved on to 1-2. The Crows, one straight kick for a goal.
Sean Tasker again goes in short. This is McDermott across half-back. Long kick towards midfield. Klug's in front. Neither he nor Fairley touched the ball. It runs behind. Larkin is at left half-back. Matthew Larkin measures the hand pass off to Fairley. Fairley, standing start towards half-forward. Rock in from the side. Almost a good mark taken down there by Liptak. Or was it Bickley? Bickley was the leaper. Mopping up his Lee. Klug.
Oh, great.
Terrific handball. Brown's got it on the wing. Probing kick towards half forward and in front. The mark is claimed by Patterson.
Beautiful handball from Klug.
Patterson listed to start at full back. Obviously on the forward line. Wayward kick though. Roberts comes up from the goal square. Keeps it in front. Hard against the boundary line. Gets it across to Crocker. The defensive side of right half back Crocker. Towards the wing. Chance behind for Steele. Beat him. Eventually Carey. Carey for North. Lays it off. The big man's got it. Gallagher towards the pocket. And the mark is held by McDonald.
Michael Gallagher, the ruckman, has got very good skills for a big fellow. Yes, he's very balanced for a fellow who almost looks awkward. But his hand and foot skills are very good.
Plenty of space available on the forward lines here at Football Park, especially on a still beautiful day like today. If you're prepared to run, chances are you'll finish up with the ball. Here's McDonald. His kick truly. North Melbourne post their second. They're 2-2, and they lead by 8 points.
Good kick there by Donald McDonald, kicking into the face of a breeze there, blowing from left to right on your screen. Just see the build-up again. We see Gallagher receiving here from Carey, just sold the dummy. There's a good pass there from Gallagher with the leading McDonald, who got away very easily there. And a good finish.
North Melbourne 2-2. Adelaide 1 goal. Good start by North. There's Wren, stolen by Steele. Gallagher, back to Steele. Terrific play this by North. Oh, a shocking kick. Maynard. Onto the left foot, tries to bring it back towards Wren. Wren's set up in front of the pack. The ball at centre wing, Klug, normally pretty sure with the hands for a big man. Terrific handball, and look at that, on the heart. Now Tony McGuinness. McGuinness from 45 metres, sprints in the goal and kicks it wide, and a poor kick out of bounds on the full. He really could have steadied then.
Yeah, particularly for a fellow of McGuinness' skills there, Pete. It was a poor kick. Michael Murphy's warming up for the Crows. I'm not sure who's going to come off here. We'll just wait and see.
Michael Martin to the half-back line. Is that a mark to Gallagher or a delayed reaction by the umpire? But the mark has been paid. Gallagher to Fairley. Oh, good mark by the centre half-back. He drifted up to the wing. It was very intelligent play. Underrated player, Ian Fairley. He kicks wide, and North Melbourne look a lot sharper at the moment. Here's German. Oh, good tackle. A very, very good tackle put on by Tasker. And Peter German not happy with himself there. Micken versus Gallagher. Mark Micken grabs it out of that ruck jewel. Socket off the ground by Brown to centre wing. Klug again to Filkey. And Adelaide go forward. The short pass is on. Over the back of Jamison. Larkin receiving from Roberts. Matthew Larkin wide. Schwass. Front position. No mark. And it comes loose to Pilkey. And the Crows a chance. Klug. I read that well. He's a clever player, Klug. And look at that pass. And Andrew Jarman has marked 40 metres from goal.
Yeah, Murphy's come onto the ground to replace Scott Lee, calling for the ball there, but because Jarman had his back to the play, it's just unforgivable that. You must turn around and look. The moment you get the ball, turn around.
Everyone in the crowd saw him. Andrew Jarman.
Needs to kick this now, doesn't he?
Well, he surely does. He's almost directly in front. Now there's the kick. Oh, it's not a bad-looking kick. Did it sneak in? I think it did. Yes, a goal.
All is forgiven. Not
So
really.
Andrew Jarman kicks his first, and North Melbourne lead by 2 points.
So bounce just outside the 50. Micken and Gallagher, Steele, Staritsky in there, dragged to the ground. And again, we've got this pushing, and this time the umpire decides to award a free kick. And the hostilities just spilling over. The crowd not very happy with Hayden Kennedy. I think they're suggesting the wrong Kennedys were shot. There goes the kick down towards the pocket. And the mark is held by McDonald. And still the crowd very restless as umpire Kennedy goes across, as are the players.
Yeah, so there's been a bit of slinging, what have you. Again, it's that sort of stuff. Just unnecessary.
And there's Frankie Gumbleton out there talking to John McCarthy, former North Melbourne Premiership back pocket player. And they're still pushing and shoving. There's been too much of this in recent weeks.
Gallagher's off for North with David Dwyer coming on.
Well, in the meantime, Donald McDonald will have his second shot for goal from 40 metres. Well, not a bad-looking kick, a beautiful drop punt. That's a goal. So Donald McDonald has kicked 2. And North Melbourne 3-2 lead Adelaide 2 goals.
It's a good kick from Donald McDonald. It's his second, and as Pete mentioned, he's been the focal point there in the in the absence of Longmire. Longmire's out there, but his role at the moment's been taken by McDonald. Good execution there. He's pretty happy with it too.
Well, North Melbourne looking very, very determined and sharp. They lead by 8 points. Oh, players went in hard there. Jarman on the left foot to the half-forward line. Here's Micken looking for the hand pass over the top to Liptak. Well, it's it for him. He tries to get in a hand pass to Tregenza. Klug cleverly. Liptak again. McGuinness. Now it's Murphy. Oh, he threads it through the eye of the needle. Great goal.
What a terrific kick, Pete. You called it. Of course, having played 3 games at North Melbourne, Murphy be keen to do well here, coming off the interchange just a few minutes ago. That was a terrific kick. Schwass again here. Liptak just fumbling a little, but the ball was still going forward. Tregenza got put out, but there, that fellow again, Klug. Liptak involved again, and then just straight through was Murphy. Beautiful kick.
High standard game, this one so far. Murphy amongst the goals, back in round 9 when North won by 2 points. Micken goes up, wins it down. Brown, quick hands. McGuinness smothered off the boot, picked up by German. Goes towards half-forward with a very high kick. Maynard was held without it surely, and we get the free kick. Maynard is playing in front. Wanting 50.
When they played earlier in the year at the MCG, Maynard actually played a great game on Carey.
There goes the kick towards half-forward. Actually got shifted, which turned the balance of that game a little bit, as I recall, Pete. Scholl gets a hand pass away. Rock's got it on the wing. Strong Shepherd. Rock goes down towards half-forward and Carey. McDermott goes down.
Definite free kick there.
He's got it. Advantage is paid. Whitterman comes away off the chest of Crocker. Runs free behind. Klug, brilliantly done. Klug still going. Heard the voice of Tregenza. Tregenza, hurried kick towards centre half forward and Brown. Meters in the clear. Turns around. Goes bang. And misses.
He turned very quickly there. He had ran free. It led out from the square. But thought he was perhaps under more pressure than what he really was.
Brett Ellison will bring the ball back into play. He's going short. Can sometimes be dangerous, that. Larkin to Steele. Off goes Darren Steele. Kicks wide. He's got a loose man there in Staritsky. He's on centre wing. Kicking into the breeze. North Melbourne. Carey and Maynard again. Maynard trying to get front position. Ooh, some strong work. Out it comes, though, to Peter German from Carey. That was good play. German set sail for home. And it's another goal to North. So Peter German kicks his first, and this is goal for goal at the moment. 26 North Melbourne to 19 Adelaide.
Yes, and Dennis mentioned before, it is a high standard game. Some good skills being displayed. We forget the hustle and bustle of the fights, but here, good strong bodywork there by Carey. Not only to offload the Adelaide player who charged him, but to get the ball quickly through. And German, who doesn't mind kicking a goal, as Peter German finished off well.
North Melbourne by 7 points and looking very, very good. There's a free kick on Klug. And a very entertaining game we're seeing at the moment. Beautiful kick by Klug, a 60-metre drop punt. Jamison thumps it down to Jarman. Jarman hooks it round the corner. The punch away comes towards Brown. Brown, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Here's Jamison, the short one. Looking for Klug, who's a very clever player. He's beaten for it this time by Fairley. Well done by McGuinness to smother that hand pass. Now it's Scholl looking for Peter German. He's got backup support from Staritsky. And eventually Jamison has given away the free kicker holding the man decision.
Staritsky off to Martin from half back. Through midfield towards half forward. Over the top, Patterson did well. Got it on the ground. This is Filkey, pursued by Schwass. Down he went. Schwass rakes the ball in. And we'll have a bounce? No. The umpire with a sense of humour, Peter Cameron, letting them play on. They all stop. It was umpiring by committee out there. Not committee. I thought it would have been a bounce. Umpire Cameron. Right half forward for North. Gets it down. Filkey got it from Jarman. Goes back to Jarman. He's on the wing now. Towards half forward. Liptak's in front. Almost a mark, not paid. Wren's got it, stood up in the tackle. Crocker towards the boundary line, pursued by Murphy. Almost ran it across. Comes back in now. Staritsky's got the ball at right half back. Wide to German. German towards half forward. Well represented North, but a strong mark is taken by Maynard. Outnumbered 2-1, but he's a fine aerialist. Bit of Kenny Hunter in him. Gets it to Bickley. Across it comes to Wiedemann, who goes in short. Jarman coming into the game now. Patterson through midfield. Inside the attacking 50. Runs free behind. Who's got the pace? Wren's coming across. He's certainly taking the giant strides. He's on his knees. Well done, young man. Out to Brown. Brown again. This time going bang is better.
Well played there by Sean Wren too. Got the front position, charged at the footy. Got away from Mark Roberts. And did very well then offload to David Brown, kicking his second goal.
A point the margin, and the central umpire's whistle has been replaced. The emergency umpire at the break took out the new whistle to him. We don't see that too often as the ball is at half court on Liptak. Plenty of pace. And they're racing it towards, brilliant pick up Liptak. Klug, a rare fumble. Now he's got it on the left foot, brings it up in front of goal. A one-on-one contest. And Wren, was that a free kick? No.
Gee, it should have been.
Almost a free. I thought he was held. Well done by Wren to smother that hand pass. He's Micken. A wild hand pass. Taken by Crocker, who goes to the line. Teammate there was Steele. 2-on-1 contest. Two normally wins out, and they do here through Filkey. Hand pass off to McDermott. McDermott from 60. Up in front of goal. Brett Allison went for the fly. Here's an easy goal coming up. And bang, Jamison a goal.
Jarman tackled as he got the ball across his body. Roberts left it behind. Picked up and slung out of there by Staritsky. He's penalised for a throw. Well,
it's interesting that, Dennis. I know that it certainly looks like a throw, but if the ball is stationary in the hand, we'll just watch this again. If the fist makes contact, of course, if both hands are moving forward, it's easy to interpret as a throw. It's not a comeback.
It's more like a boundary throw-in.
We've seen plenty of them during this year, haven't we?
Yes. Why start penalising it now? Jamison from 40 metres out. Good kick, goal. The Crows increase their lead.
And it's the second one for Jamison. Takes his season tally to 43. And he's been a fine focal point there, particularly in the absence of Scott Hodges, or when Hodges has played further up the ground at centre-half forward. And I think he'll be certainly a good player there, Rod Jamison. Just watching this throw again as called by the umpire. Of course, when you motion both hands quickly like that, I still think...
That's a throw.
Yes, I think you'd have to pay it, Ross.
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you? Well, back to the centre. And it will be a bounce. North kicking with the breeze, but it's amazing. So often we say that and your teams play well into it. Umpires today, Peter Cameron, very experienced, and Hayden Kennedy. Staritsky, McGuinness tackles him. Socket away by Brown. Here's Craig Scholl. Gets a quick kick to it. Staritsky again now. Jarman. Good quick hands, Andrew Jarman. Larkin has kicked it straight to Tregenza. Tregenza to the half-forward line. Allison races at it. Oh, McGuinness was in after two. Great pick-up by Anthony Rock. He's only succeeded in kicking it to Filkey. He's having a good game. Brantley Filkey, oh, that's down the ground. Is it? Oh, I don't think it was paid. No, it wasn't. Jarman again. Now it's Bickley. Wren. Wren tries to shuffle it out off the ground by Swass. Tregenza, great pick-up. Wren. Oh, his handball straight to Larkin. A lot of mistakes being made. Larkin to Staritsky. That's a better handball. On to Rock. Back it comes to Staritsky. The short lead is on. And, oh, the mark has been held. I thought he dropped it, Longmire. Now, Johnny Longmire will kick from 50. He is yet to score a goal. Going for North Melbourne's 6th goal. Normally a pretty accurate kick. There's the drop punt. It wobbles through for a goal. So Longmire's first, and North Melbourne creep close, and there's a happy North man. 7-2-44. Adelaide, North Melbourne 6-3-39.
Yes, and after all that congestion on the halfback flank, then the ball seemed to be trapped in there with some sort of magnet. Staritsky just setting that up and coming back to him, and it was a good lead by Longmire into space, and the kick was good as well.
Crows led it by 5 points then. Early in the second term. Rucks go at it. Wren did well. Player of great promise. McDermott. Filkey in trouble. Ball jarred loose. This is German. Towards half forward. Pitches in no man's land. Rock overran it. Socket off the ground by Tasker. Tasker and Longmire. Well played by Longmire. On his knees, Maynard. That had to be kicking in danger. Down goes Rock. That appeared to be a push in the back. Nothing doing on either score. Tasker gets it to Tregenza. Tregenza goes over the top. This is Brown again. Having a wonderful game so far. Klug's in front. Fisted away by Fairley. Klug goes again. Goes to ground. Manages to keep control of the ball. Well done. McDermott spears the pass in. Micken on the lead.
Yeah, good setup there. Good football by the Crows. Fine pass by McDermott.
Amazing player is John Klug. Hard to categorise. Something special about him, though. Micken just hasn't got the carry. Liptak back to goal. Left it behind initially. Still he goes. Liptak claimed by Martin. Larkin gets it away. Allison's handball back to Martin. He runs it up towards halfback.
Yes, Michael Martin, the short one. Loose men everywhere. For North is Staritsky over the top. Gallagher can go inside to Swass. He does. Now outside to Ramiro. Good play by Ramiro to get his kick in. Longmire couldn't quite get there. Good play by the big full forward. He's lost it though. This is Pays. Kicks around the boundary line. Can Staritsky grab it? He can. Now, was that a throw? No. Fairley to the half-forward line. Ramiro right underneath it. Maynard back with the flight. Good play by Maynard to Chris McDermott. McDermott a bounce. Now he's looking for the short one out wide. Beautiful pass. And he's found his man in Liptak. Tregenza receives. Tregenza. Oh, good mark. Jamison, a very promising forward.
Got a fine weight, Pete, hasn't he? Timed his run very well and a fine pair of hands.
Rodney Jamison, look at this.
Yeah, good stuff. Just the way he gets himself off the ground, times it beautifully. Very clean handler of football. Good handball for Maynard on the half-back line too, to allow the ball to come free.
And one good thing about Rodney Jamison too, Ross, not only can he mark, he is a magnificent kick. Now, I hope I haven't mozzed him. Normally when you give a bloke a rap, they put it out of bounds, but normally a great kick. Oh, he floats it and sneaks it through for his third. So Adelaide hit back. They're playing good football, 8-2 to 6-3.
This has been good movement of football from both sides, from half-back, setting up. That's the handball that came free to McDermott. Allowed him to run through and create and set up the play there. And, of course, Liptak there, who's been a good player in this first quarter and a half. Quarter and a bit, should I say. And Jamison again providing the focal point.
$11-point spread now, back in the middle. Klug left it behind, fairly. Towards half forward, Wiedemann's in front though.
David Dwyer, who's on the mark, has just come on to replace John McCarthy.
Wiedemann in the bright sunshine, long towards half forward. Fisted away by Crocker, but directly to Filkey, who kicks for space. Not a bad kick, that one. Lee on the forward line, just inside the attacking 50, pulls it back. Murphy, almost. It runs free off the ground. Brown too late, I fancy, or is it a goal? It's a goal. Oh, I'd like to see that again.
Perhaps all that white paper up there formed another line. Very close. You'll see this here. Lee brings the ball back very quickly. In front of the spinner, it just runs through. Murphy, a valiant effort here. And here we just watch it again on replay. Oh, is that what you call it, line ball?
Yeah.
What about the old rule of your foot over the line as you kick it?
Yes.
Well, we've got to say our angle on top of the grandstand isn't that flat.
That's right.
Well, that's 4 goals to David Brown. And a handy one, that to Adelaide. Good little margin now. They lead by 17 points when it's been a pretty even contest. There's a big Wren, that hand pass, straight to Larkin. Larkin to the half-forward line. Over the back is Chris McDermott. He's working hard. Good constructive play. Wiedemann kicks it out in front of Filkey. He's having a terrific game. Grant Filkey, look at the pace. And goes inside with a hand pass. This is Brown again. Murphy or Jamison couldn't take it and over the back. The mark has been taken by the big man there, Mark Roberts. And North off. Scholl has marked at half back. To the centre of the ground, Staritsky. He's got the running player there in Matthew Larkin. The lead will be on from Longmire. Here it is, but Tasker's right with him. Wren goes into lend the hand. Now Ramiro. Oh, they're tackling. That was David Dwyer. Gee, they're tackling hard. Maynard loses it. Here's a goal coming up to North. Carey kicks in a goal and slams it through. So Wayne Carey has kicked his second. North Melbourne 7-3, trail Adelaide 9-2.
It's a good tackling there too, and Donald McDonald was down that goal square all by himself. While this was going on, McDonald was down in the square all by himself, but here a good tackle here by Rock too to dispossess Maynard, and then Carey could have handballed to McDonald through to the square by himself still, but elected to kick it himself.
(9-2 to 7-3). Over 30,000 fans now here at Football Park enjoying this game as Gallagher gets it down. Scholl sold Steele into trouble, but Scholl comes back and gets the ball and is pushed off the kick. McGuinness right over him and eventually goes off the ground towards half forward. Liptak meters in the clear. You wonder how that can happen. Filkey back towards the kickoff line. Jamison running away from goal, snaps from 25 metres out and misses. (9-3, 7-3). Let's go down to Max now.
Unfortunately, Dennis, Mark Micken has a hamstring strain, and according to the team manager, at this stage he won't be taking any further part in the game. Bad news for Adelaide and Mark Micken.
Well, that is bad news because Micken has had a fine season. Fairley. Underrated centre-half back. Came from Williamstown originally in the VFA in Melbourne. There's Tregenza to half forward. The danger player, Jamison, is there with a hand pass. Brown again on the left foot in a goal. Beautiful kick. Or was it Pays? It might have been Pays. Andrew Pays it was. Good kick. And Adelaide kick away again, 10-3 to 7-3. Round the corner goes Scott Lee. Michael Martin back with the flight. Oh, he wouldn't want to drop it. He has. Jefferson into an open goal for a goal. Well, you could see the danger with that floating ball, but Adelaide have kicked the goal, 11-3 to 7-4.
Yeah, so that's Jamison's fourth, and Michael Martin just remonstrating with umpire Cameron there, suggesting he had sufficient purchase on it there. German a little bit kicking in danger. Martin, 1, 2, 3, just falling out. Bit stiff.
Oh, he can be unlucky. It wasn't a mark, though, I don't think, but it was a full brother to a mark. Bad luck for Michael Martin. Almost a mark. Not paid. Wren and McDonald go at it. Wren again. Sharked though by Allison. Over the top. Sends Rock away. Forward of the wing. Anthony Rock. Out very wide. Staritsky leads in the race out there, but the boundary line is too near. So a throw in. Wayne Schimmelbusch behind the glass. 14 seasons at North as a player, 9 as captain. Throw in on the 50. Wren and McDonald. McDonald this time. McDermott's got it. High kick floating out towards the wing. Klug. He and Fairley, neither of them touched it. This is Tregenza. Bit nicely. Wiedemann, hard to tackle to Klug. Brown, the danger man. One of a couple, really. Wants to go. Hayes. Hayes in trouble. Gets away from Ramiro. Long penetrating kick. Murphy dropping back. Could have been interfered with. Jarman, but Murphy, I think, no, it's going to be Lee who'll get the free kick.
Yes. Tuck behind Dennis.
Lee on the forward line. No doubting the free. Did well. Came back to the ball. It hung up in the breeze. And from the time he came back at the ball and the North player tracking him, that North defender was in trouble. Watch this again.
Yes, it's Mark Roberts lost sight of the footy and then just had no intent on going for the ball and just tried to break the arms of Scott Lee.
Figuratively.
I was going to say, that's right.
So here's Lee, 35 metres out, kicks and kicks through it. So Adelaide skipping away now, 12-3 plays 7-4.
Yes, and Scott Lee enjoying a bit of freedom up on the forward line. Normally a Dio defender, but here once again that man Brown and Pays getting away from Ramiro there. Just a good fend off, a la rugby style, and here no intent from Mark Roberts on the footy.
Like all backmen, Scott Lee would have really enjoyed kicking that goal, and he has had a fine season. Scott Lee in that back pocket. Socket off the ground by Tregenza. Here's Darren Crocker. You look down here for Longmire. It was McCarthy actually making the lead this time. Longmire waited back in the square. Oh, Wiedemann with determination. Here's a real goal. On the ring. Wren will come back onto the left foot. He's got a loose man out wide and a further loose man. Liptak, if he grabs it, can get it to Murphy. He couldn't do so. There's Klug. Oh, they really messed around with that. Crocker receives from Allison. Oh, Scholl. Beautifully smothered by Tregenza. Well done. And now he's chipped it across to Murphy. Murphy can come into an open goal. Michael Murphy against his former club has missed.
They were slow to pick him up too, but he was free the whole time he's up there. And Wayne Schimmelbusch has made a change. He's brought Jeff Chandler on to pick up David Brown, who's been very dangerous, and David Dwyer's off again.
And Adelaide lead North by 5 goals.
McDonald pumps it towards the boundary line. And mercifully for them, it goes out of bounds despite the efforts of Scott Lee. So we've got a throw in left half forward for the Adelaide Crows, who have played some very good football in this term up into the breeze. 12-4, 7-4. Wren from behind. Won it down. Schwass over the ball. In trouble. Looking for Ramiro. Out against the boundary line, Jose. Awkward bounce for Felke. And in turn, German. Wiedemann goes back. He's got it on the wing. Around German. Once he's left side, he's very left-footed. And this ball flows out of bounds on the full. Fairley to take the resultant free kick down there in the shadows of this stand. Ian Fairley. Kicks towards the wing. In front, McDonald almost. Comes to Pays. He's over the ball. Tries to flick it out to accommodate Brown, but it comes to Ramiro. Kicks down towards right half forward. Up the ground, McCarthy. Thought about the hand pass and probably should have. McDermott did well. Then McCarthy again. Rock. Hasn't seen much of the ball so far. Bickley, well done. Tasker chips it out wide. Pays has got it.
Yes, the two lookalikes together there, Pays and Brown. Commentators' nightmare, those two. Oh, look at that mark. He is a promising player, Wren.
He sounds so nice in that, Pete, didn't he?
Well, he's only a young kid too, and look at that kick. Beautiful pass. Filkey having a great day. The short one is on. Oh, look at that mark. And they had two options. Murphy took it, but Jamison was also there. And a good mark in the finish to Murphy.
Yes, he's providing a good foil up there for Jamison, and getting away from Darren Crocker is Michael Murphy.
I recall that game at the MCG under lights earlier in the year. Murphy early in the game kicked, it was 4 goals in the first quarter against North, and then was reported. Murphy from directly in front, 45 metres from goal, has drifted it way to the right and out of bounds on the full.
It's a little more difficult kick than some of the crowd are giving him kudos for.
Larkin, good mark. Plays on immediately. Forward of half-back. Matty Larkin through the middle. And German takes the mark. Ramiro is looking for McCarthy. Knocked away down there by Tasker. Maynard leads in the race close to the boundary line and is content to run it across. Getting beaten around the packs at the present time, North. Need more from Ramiro and Rock, particularly the latter. McDonald and Wren. Wren has generally done best, and again gets it down to McGuinness. I suppose that's not helping the North small men. McGuinness towards the outer side wing. Scholl did well. Klug held a long time in the tackle. Ball jarred free. Throw it in, says umpire Cameron.
Yes, because North are missing a bit of drive from Matthew Larkin, who's tagging Jarman.
Just over 9 minutes remaining till half-time. Klug and McDonald. McDonald in front was held and will get the free kick. Plays on immediately, centres the ball. Schwass, clever mark, wants to go and does. Draws a man, pops it over the top. This is Larkin doing better now, as Ross suggested. Kicks for space. Longmire, his man fell over, so he's got some time here, Longmire, just inside the 50. He'll take a good kick from here. Has the bounce, centering kick. Carey, McCarthy is there too. McCarthy was the man who got a hand to it. Now Carey, I think it may have been intended for him initially. Pays slaps it out. Down goes Ramiro. Was he taken high? No, holding the ball. Jarman wants to go. Gets it to McDermott, and away it comes to Maynard.
Yes, excellent defensive play that by the Crows. Well smothered there by Liptak. Could have bounced anywhere. Oh, the pass is on the Klug. This is beautiful team play by Adelaide. Klug, a very good thinking player, brings it back in front of goal. That was a great pass, and what a good lead that was by Jamison.
His pace over the first 2 or 3 feet are very, very good from Jamison. It changed to North, McCarthy off and Gallagher on. We see that kick coming through from John Klug. Beautiful pass.
Well, I mentioned the kicking of Rodney Jamison earlier. He's kicked 4 goals. This afternoon, he will kick from, well, Michael Martin's gone way back on the mark and will run in at him. He'll kick from about 45 metres, and I don't think there'll be any doubt about the distance. Look at that beautiful kick. Goal. So 5 goals to Rodney Jamison. And Adelaide well in command, 13-4 to 7-4, Ross.
Yeah, but we saw yesterday, didn't we, with Bill Brownless in the second quarter kicking 4 goals for Geelong against Collingwood and broke the back of Collingwood particularly. Here we see Liptak coming through to Klug, and Klug just turned quickly, knew what was going on, and the pass was a beauty.
6 goals the margin. Adelaide, a superb exhibition of football in this quarter. There's McGuinness going towards Liptak. Well, Murphy winning. He's a tough customer. He's still going in, but he's given away a free kick on this occasion to Wayne Schwass. But he's really letting North Melbourne know he's around. Michael Murphy, the kick to the half-forward line. Carey has 2 to beat. Comes over the back. This is Matty Larkin on the left foot, straightening up, comes in the goal, and he has hooked it across the face and through for a behind.
Yes, they could have made a bit more of that. Larkin perhaps not realising a bit more time. It's John McCarthy on the bench for North.
The short one comes out to Pilkey. He's having an absolute field day today. We've really got to play him a little bit closer. Grant Filkey transfers play. Out to the half-back line. That was Brown. Couldn't take it. Scholl. It's been fairly quiet. Jarman. Well, there's that quick hand pass. McGuinness. Centre wing. Michael Martin. Oh, trapped it very, very well, the fullback too, and off he goes. Couple of bounces. Michael Martin kicks it wide. But he's looking there for Carey. Couldn't get there. Maynard beats him to it. Oh, here's the danger man again, Filkey. What a day he's having. So is Klug. Klug getting right on top of him fairly. Oh, look at this. Loose men everywhere. McDermott, another loose man, Jarman. Jarman will casually stroll in the goal, stab it in the goal, and another one to the Adelaide Crows. 2 goals to Andrew Jarman. This is a procession at the moment. North have to get their act together. 14-4 Adelaide, North Melbourne 7-5.
As Dennis mentioned before, it's the North running place. You just can't run with those Crows midfielders. They really do move off. In their half-back line, the likes of Bickley and Maynard run off their players very well. And whilst Jarman's been quiet, that's a terrific finish to a great passage of play.
Dwyer certainly having his problems with Filkey. 14-4 to 7-5. It's gone bad very quickly for North Melbourne. Gallagher wins it down. Sharks by Bickley. Staritsky in the road. Just inside the centre square. Pitch towards half forward. Wiedemann goes up. Good strong mark. Came at that ball aggressively. Told to play on now. Boots it towards half forward. Martin goes back. Almost a clever mark. Murphy emerges with the ball to Filkey again. 60 metres out. Not a good kick. Intended for Jamison. Jamison tries to get it across to Liptak. Still Liptak. 35 metres out. Across the face, he squared the ball. This is Lee, the back pocket player, playing on the forward line. Floats it down towards full forward. Barreling an attempt by Jamison. Rock's got it. Goes across the goal face and finds Romero. Over the top. Untidy handball, but good enough. Scholl almost run down. Punts it towards the outer side and Wren goes back. A young man blessed with a lot of talent. Sean Wren, just turned 20. Chips it in short. This is Wiedemann. Maynard. Maynard, a probing kick. Jamison from behind. Allison tried to pluck it out of midair. Jarman to Liptak. 35 metres out. Pulls it back. Lee in best position. Marks. 5 metres out. Turns round. And another goal.
And isn't it? It's just a procession of the Crows. Again, their preparedness to run off half-back. Wiedemann, Maynard, they're just going away, and Carey just was 15, 20 metres away from Maynard. The ball spills free. A good work by Jarman, just committed himself, ran straight at the footy, and then this kick coming around nicely by Liptak, and hugged in beautifully, the body by Lee.
Back to the centre, and what can North do to stem this procession of goals? There's Klug again to Filkey. They're killing on those two. Up towards full forward. Oh, no mark. This will be danger again. Liptak turns around. Is this another one? Yes, it is. So, Matthew Liptak says, I'll kick a goal. Adelaide 16-4, annihilating North Melbourne 7-5.
Scholl bounces off his chest. This is Liptak. Cleverly into the path of Jamison. Goal number 8. Look out. Well, this is getting embarrassing. They've got the last 11 goals, Adelaide. 25-7-5.
And quite a number of the Crows went over the wing just to pat Grantley-Filkey on the back for that chase on Martin. And very ambitious of Martin to try and run away from Filkey, even though Martin isn't slow. And here I'm running out of room on book for Rodney Jamieson. A number of goals. Fine effort.
Now, what's the record for a Crow this season? I'm just trying to think. This could well be it.
6-7, I think, Dennis. I better check that.
13 goals the margin. Interest now on what score they will get. Here's McDermott still working overtime. Kicked away by Jarman, cleverly. Taken by Rock. Rodney Jamieson has 8 goals and a big chance for double figures today. Pays couldn't take the mark.
Is it a free kick? Yeah. Goes back to Pays. Holding on was Ramiro.
Well, they were off and running anyway with Maynard. Andrew Pays. Oh, they've got runners everywhere here. This is Tasker to the half-forward line. Very disappointing effort this by North Melbourne. Anthony Rock trying hard, has gone short. Chandler, oh, they're under pressure again, North. Chandler breaks the tackle, brings it out towards half-forward. Maynard's got right on top of Carey. He taps it on, and there's Chris McDermott mopping up. McDermott hooks it back to Wren. And look at that. Not one North Melbourne player went at him. On it goes to Tony McGuinness. McGuinness hooks it back in front of goal. Fisted the ground. Who'll get there first as we see players racing after Chandler. Umpire calls play on. Now he'll come in and bounce Hayden Kennedy. The goal for a side that was supposed to be a final 6 side. North Melbourne. Ross, this is very, very disappointing effort.
So bounce just inside the attacking 50 for the Crows. Rucks go at it. In fact, it's Murphy who wins it down. Taken by Roberts. Goes out wide. Gallagher's in front out there. Takes the mark and could well get 50. No, nothing doing. Wren stumbling into him. Michael Gallagher, recruited from Carlton, towards half-forward. Maynard goes up, fisting away. Jarman, hurried kick. Floating down towards half-forward. Klug was up. 2 North Melbourne players flew. Wren couldn't control it. Slapped out eventually. Bickley over the ball, cleverly. Tregenza, the speedsters away, runs through centre, kicks towards half-forward. Jamieson again.
Well, with his kicking ability, Ross, he should have a shot.
No doubt.
He's staring at double figures this afternoon. No, he's trying to centre, and what a good kick it was.
Beautiful kick, wasn't it?
Terrific. That was centimetre perfect. Over about 55 or 60 metres. Lee just jogged up to accept that mark, which tells you something too about the manning up.
Yes, and certainly Lee just showing he can read the play at both ends of the ground. It's very effective up there.
So Scott Lee, who's kicked 3, should get this, and does. Well, it's the Football Park Massacre. 21-5 to 7-5.
And certainly becoming a little bit embarrassing there. Players just breaking away too freely, as Dennis mentioned. Should not happen from a set kick situation like that. So we see Jamieson just waiting for that lead. Beautifully weighted kick there. Just found his man too easily.
Well, what will North Melbourne do? Will they make some sort of spirited effort, or will they just let the procession continue? There's Liptak getting it out to Tregenza. Down to the pocket it comes. Oh, Mark Roberts couldn't mark. Taps it to the line. And over the line, in fact, it goes. And getting back to that was very unselfish play by Rodney Jamieson before with that kick, because when you've kicked 8 and you're staring double figures in the eyes, and, well, he did the team thing.
What you're saying, Pete, you would have had a shot?
Well, with his kicking ability, definitely. There's the ball being hit back by Klug. I know another commentator here who would have too.
Well, you'd be a man who would know, though. I mean, you got double figures, what, 13 times? I remember looking it up once. 16 was your best, but 13 times, I mean, that is
I
remarkable.
don't think it's going to last too long in the record books. That one, the way Tony Lockett's going, he's had 6 double-figure scores this year. Unbelievable performance by Lockett. There's the kick to the half-back line. Wren sets himself wrong. Good mark. Hasn't he got a future, Ross?
Yeah, fantastic learning curve for him too in this game. Having a full run with Micken off. Bad luck for Micka, but certainly a good chance for Wren to have a full game.
Sean Wren. A wobbly one. Jarman can't take the mark. Kicked away by Fairley. Smothered by his teammate Craig Scholl. Scholl wide. Finds Mark Roberts. Roberts to Chandler. And North bring it around the outer side of the ground. Jeff Chandler, the chip pass is on, and he's found Peter German. Gee, they've had a lot of quiet players, North Melbourne. German to the half-forward line. Punched away over the back, and that was by Sean Tasker. And over the line it goes, half-forward for North.
There's the time remaining, 21-5 to 7-5. She slipped out to do the pruning late in the first term and have just come back inside. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Rock's got it and proceeds to kick it out of bounds on the full. This is Tasker. Up from the back pocket, kicking towards the wing. Roberts flies from behind, got a fist on it, comes to Steele. The boots towards half forward, and Carey wants to go and does. Close to the boundary line, Carey pulls it back. Good kick too, intended for Longmire, who really didn't attack the ball. Knocked away by Patterson, taken by McCarthy. He's in trouble. Tackled there by Pays. Diving in McDermott. Oh, brilliantly done. Inspirational stuff. Pays goes off the ground. We're leading by 14 goals, and the skipper doing things like that. That sets the tone for years to come. Down goes Tregenza, held with Adelaide, who'll get the free kick. Tregenza up from right half back towards the wing. They have blitzed them across the centre. They have blitzed them, period. There goes the kick towards half forward. Bickley knocked away by Murphy, who recovers. Schwass got him on the way through. Still Murphy. Oh, interesting.
He shoved Schwass straight in the face.
I think he dared Schwass to come and tackle him again where he could see him. Top back.
Oh, that was very humorous. Oh,
He took that well, Murphy. Very strong.
oh.
Could almost been a free kick to Schwass actually for
Oh, it
fending
should
off
have
the
been.
face. Yes.
There's Brown getting it to Tregenza. And in the meantime, Peter Cameron has found a free kick, and it will come back to Wayne Schwass on centre wing. Now he's gone short to Larkin. Oh, some strong shepherding behind the play. That was by Chandler on Brown. Here's Mark Roberts looking for Staritsky. Staritsky wide. Ramiro is there, and he marks right out on half forward. North Melbourne desperately trying to get something going. They've been absolutely demoralised today as the ball is forced over the line again by Tasker. And this Adelaide crowd very, very one-eyed, and they're loving this.
Getting forced in that defensive pocket too. They should be leading more up the centre of the ground.
Boundary throw in. Roberts in front, Wren over the top, wins it down. McDermott dragged off it. Roberts a chance from about 35 metres out. Good mark. Longmire about 3 paces out from goal. What a good mark that was.
Very good strong body work and good control of the footy there. Under a fair amount of pressure.
This will be a formality. John Longmire kicks their 8th goal. It's been a long time coming, but Longmire sends North to 8-5. Adelaide 21 goals 5.
Yes, and John Longmire certainly kicked that one out of the goal. We just see this mark again. Wren actually winning that tap. The good pressure there in the pack, and it's Roberts' kick that's floated through. Watch this mark. Good body work. Good control of the football.
Adelaide by 13 goals as Wren taps it forward again to Murphy, and away they go. This is lip-tack. This is beautiful football, this. Oh, Crocker kicks it away. It might end up with Klug here. No, it won't. Michael Martin was in after it. Oh, still a chance. for Adelaide is kicking in with Bickley. And he's kicked another one for the Crows. Well, what a procession. Mark Bickley decides to sneak down the ground to kick a goal, and Adelaide have kicked their 22nd, 22-5 to 8-5.
He's had a pretty reasonable year too, Mark Bickley. He started on the forward liners, but has been a fantastic rebounding half-back. And here, just a bit of pressure, and Lee just running straight at the footy, and Bickley got through some traffic there pretty easily.
22-5, plays 8-5. Adelaide with a great chance of getting their highest score for the season. Jamison, we think, has the record for goals kicked by a Crow in the AFL, surpassing Scott Hodges' 7. There goes Martin. Wayward kick. Dwyer, good mark. He's up from the wing. Plays on by hand. Very wide, taken by Rock. Rock a long way from goal towards the pocket, intended for Longmire. Push in the back, though. Longmire caught out behind that time. And the free kick will go to Tasker. In fact, it's Patterson who's getting it. Patterson. Boots around the outer side. Liptak was pushed early and must get the free. No? Okay, says the umpire. It was in the side, but the ball seemed a long way away. This is Rock, beckoning players to come to him. Centering kick. Longmire did exactly that, almost the mark too. Bad luck, couldn't hang on. Bickley to kick the last goal out to Wiedemann.
Well, the Crows go forward once again. The race is on. Murphy gets there first. Well, that was nearly a throw. It was a throw.
Good tackle by Kelly. Just pinned one arm, and Murphy couldn't get rid of the ball cleanly.
Ian Fairley from half-back to the half-forward line. McDonald in front. Can't take the mark. It was Bickley throwing it up, and the umpire paying the advantage as Chandler chips it in short. Carey has it punched away. That was by Tasker. Oh, that was a throw. Oh, he got away with it too, Chandler. Bickley chips in, brings it to centre wing. Tregenza at the back. But punched away by Sloss. There was a couple of throws in there.
Yeah, few scoops.
Graham Corns, I don't know why he's biting the nails. But very impressive performances by Adelaide. And it makes you wonder about the future. Give them a couple of years in the competition. They'll be very difficult to beat, particularly here. There's the kick to the half-forward line. Staritsky taps it on. Maynard. He tries hard, Maynard. North trying desperately to get it forward. There's the hurry kick. That was by McDonald, but a good mark has been taken by Wayne Wiedemann. Off it goes to Jarman. The loose man has been created because McDermott is in the centre of the ground. He's looking for an option. Oh, he's doing it easily at the moment. Murphy creating all sorts of problems up there. Now, where's Jamison? Well, Klug's there. Over the back is Scholl. Oh, he did that very, very well, Craig Scholl. Well done. Gets in a hand pass to Steele. Steele to Larkin. And Matthew Larkin very happy to just see that ball roll over the line.
They're being forced wide all the time. They are. The good pressure from the Crows.
And some very, very happy. I think they're the dancing girls.
Yes, they are.
Liptak towards the centre of the ground. Here's Filkey in first half, best man on the ground. Jarman to Scott Lee. How many is he going to end up with? He's kicked forward. Now he plays it on. Unselfish play to Tregenza. He kicks it through for a goal. Murphy to Jamison. He might kick this on the left foot. No, he's going short. Good play. And he's found his teammate Liptak.
Now, he was 30 metres in the clear, wasn't he? Liptak?
At least.
That's right.
Yes, again, good skills there. Pete turning his left side, showing he's very proficient.
Yes, Matthew Liptak now has kicked one. 12 and 12. He's had a very good game, little Matthew. And there's the kick. Another goal to the Crows. Liptak second after a great pass by Jamison. 26-11 Adelaide. North Melbourne 13-9.
Yes, and as a player, Wayne Schimmelbusch never conceded. And that's the thing would be hurting him most at the moment. His side's just capitulated. And then even looked as if they have just let this game go far too easily. And this is exemplified here. Liptak's just far too much in the clear. At least 30 metres.
26-11 plays 13-9. Very easy goal for Matthew Liptak. North had 3 men in the goal square when that mark was taken by him. Big hit away from the centre by Wren. Perhaps they think McDermott's foxing. This is Schwass, confronted by Jarman, gets it to Rock, who chips it out wide. Well done by German. Little flick across to Larkin. Chandler boots around the outer side towards half forward. Maynard, nicely done. Wiedemann. Brown. They start to run again. Brown. Jamison now. Can he get a goal here? Jamison lays it off once more. Wren's got it outside the 50. Under pressure, not a good kick. Bounces awkwardly for all and sundry down there. Scholl gives it away straight to Brown, who started in the blaze of glory. McDermott hobbles across, kept it in almost. I'm not sure he didn't keep it in.
He would have had...
Let's have a look at that again.
He's not arguing too much, but no, he took it over.
No.
Yeah. I thought when he went down it was his ankle. He said obviously that knee is the problem.
It'd make a terrible boundary umpire.
Unless it's he has had a hamstring problem.
Yes, but
you've got to remember.
The bandage is pretty solid in his knee.
Right. Martin has kicked it out of defence, and would you believe it, straight into the hands of Andrew Jarman. Jarman has kicked 3. He couldn't believe his luck then, could he?
Any votes today, do you think, Pete?
Andrew Jarman, you're praying for a few votes. We'll ask the umpires after the game if you like, Dennis.
Let him vote first.
Andrew Jarman for his 4th from directly in front. Keeps it low and puts it through for a goal. So this is a possession. Very disappointing North Melbourne. Great display Adelaide. 27-11 to 13-9.
Yes, this could be terribly damaging Pete, to their season. I mean, to just, as we've mentioned so often, to fall away like this. They worked so hard earlier on with their supporters, trying to engender some feeling for the club, get new membership. And they were successful in that area, and this performance is very disappointing.
(27-11) plays 13-9. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the season for these two clubs. German away from the middle towards half forward. Romero comes up to meet the ball. Appear to be held. Nothing doing. Hayes comes away with it towards the wing. Dwyer leads back in the race. Chandler there to assist. Offers the Shepherd. Dwyer. Not a particularly good kick. Well done by Jarman, and again superbly done. Got it to Wren, who in turn got it to McGuinness. Now it's with Hart on the wing. Hart measuring the alternatives. That's a very good kick. And this man doesn't miss that sort of ball coming in. Jamison, will he get 50?
I think that's nearly 50 again. I think we'll find. Yes.
Yes?
No, he's just taking back on the mark, I think.
Oh, he's very lucky.
They get excited.
Well, the crowd want it. They're willing 50 there. They want 30 goals, not for Jamison. They want 10 for him and 30 for the team.
That's 50.
Yeah,
he hung on to him for about 10 seconds after he marked.
So Jamison will kick from about 40 metres out. Meantime, Brown and Chandler are involved. Jamison, good kick, great kick. Oh! It was bending back on the breeze. If that goalpost was 2 metres deeper, it would have been through.
That deserved a goal, didn't it, Ross? That was really a great kick.
It was a terrific kick, yes. But it was only a point.
The kick in will find Crocker. Crocker at half back now. Should go straight down the centre here. Has a bounce. Hand pass to Chandler. Over the top to German. The leader's on. Longmire can't quite get there. Well, 2 of the Adelaide players ran into each other then. Jose Ramiro, he's been a quiet player. We're almost threw that one away. Pays. It's in a hand pass. And eventually it's forced over the line. There's a bit of a pushing and shove going on here. Wiedemann's in it. And Longmire, Ramiro. And the umpire just ignores that, throws the ball in, and that was good, as we see Scott Lee forcing the ball over the line again. It's at the 50-metre line. He's a bit of a tough customer, Wiedemann. And the exciting
Enjoys his
player.
footy.
He does. He's an exciting player too because he crashes straight through packs. And oh, there's that good hand pass again from Jarman. Dennis Committee wants him to get votes. Filkey to Maynard. Well, he might run down, kick a goal. Carey's after him. He brings it in towards full forward. But a good mark taken by Scholl. He's done well too. Oh, Jamison taps it onto Liptak. Liptak will come back into play. He's got backup support from Jamison. And the umpire's pinged him for holding the ball. Can you believe that?
The ball was being held too.
It was held in next to him. He's trying to punch it. Oh, well. What a tough decision, that one.
Official attendance today, 36,225. Gee, they have supported their Crows this season. Oh, superbly done there. Knocked on, and the goal results to Klug after the good work from Filkey. Well, 8 days ago, North Melbourne were in the 6. Sobering thought, really. Wren. Filkey feeds it away. Wiedemann out wide. Liptak. Almost the meat in the sandwich. Rock chasing Liptak towards the fence, dare I say it. Between a rock and a hard place. There's the siren. It's all over at Football Park. And a big win for the Adelaide Crows. They're standing in the stands as they did at half-time. They love their Crows. North Melbourne, nothing to crow about. It's been a very disappointing afternoon. 28-12, played 16-11. And Graham Corns almost breaking into a smile there. It's been a tough, trying season. It was a club born out of a lot of unrest. But I think that's behind them now. They didn't get to 30 goals, but my word, they played committed football this afternoon. A lot of talent in this side. There's Beckley going out to celebrate with his teammates. And the crowd wanting to savour this. No one's heading for the exits. The players are staying on the ground. And I think already there are thoughts for 1992.
A fantastic finish. Let's check the goal kickers. Heaps of them for the Crows. The major one was Jamison with 8. Brown, Jarman and Lee booted 4 each. For North Melbourne, McDonald finished with 5 and Longmire 4. An Adelaide win by 73 points. And what a terrific end of the season for the Crows. From all of us here at 7 Adelaide, congratulations for doing your city proud in 1991.
The 1991 AFL Premiership season. Proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors, BP, Westpac, CUB, Ultratune, Rocker Brothers and Foodland.